We did it. This is just an impromptu live. We usually do Topic Thursday, and it's a pre-recorded video. I couldn't resist coming on here and saying, we did it. Wasn't just me, it was everybody. It's time for a haircut. But anyway, that's beside the news. We did it. Now, I'm going to say this, don't stop sharing us out. Don't stop letting other people know about this channel, because we're sitting at 1,006. I can't believe it. The more subscribers help to make that stick. I'm going to walk on faith here, guys, because I thought about kind of holding off and making sure it was stick, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to sit there and say, I believe that they're going to. I'm going to put it up and say, Lord, you got this. And I'm going to celebrate with a lot of different emotions going through this body right now. I can't thank you all enough. I can't thank the lifeboat enough. I can't thank my mom for, kind of coming beside this High Adventures of the Garden, coming beside me and just saying, listen, I'll do a lot of the stuff in the back office. You just do the stuff on the channel. I just can't thank her enough. I did this for the connection, everybody. It wasn't for anything else. Anything that comes from monetization goes right to my mom, and that's how I've wanted it from day one. The connection, guys, is what makes it. And we stopped off. We were out and about, and we were getting hungry. We stopped off, and my mom and I were sitting there. And I decided to put a message out in the Lifeboat Facebook group and said, need your help, guys. Those that aren't subscribed yet, please just think about subscribing. And Tommy put in a post very shortly after I did mine saying, guys, can you help her? It was the sweetest thing, and I just want to thank him so much for doing that, because we were sitting there and I was just watching. It's kind of been like, yeah, it's Christmas. It's like Christmas today. Watch pot boiling, and I was sitting there going, it was just like a little bit, and then it was like, I'm going to put it there, and you know what? It just came about, and sitting there, and I looked at the YouTube studio on my phone. I'm like, I can't believe it. It's there. So when you see 1K, you don't see the part I see on the other end, or we see at the other end. This is 1,000 with 6 more subscribers. So any extra ones, just make sure that if YouTube decides to be YouTubing and undo stuff, they're not going to sit there and come back and say, oh, well, we've taken away. And we've had it happen before where they've taken away 10 subscribers, they've unsubscribed, and then it's like, it's gone. But I'm just saying, God, you got this, and I'm going to put it out there. I did a very powerful thing kind of happened to me today, and I thought this would be great for kind of Topic Thursday. I'm trying to get you guys to see the fountain, and try not to make you nauseous in the interim of it. I was watching YouTube, and I just, sometimes what we'll do is we'll go through shorts, and I'll try to find, hi Paula, we did it. I was doing a happy dance. We were in a Mexican restaurant. I was like, hey. And we'll go through and we'll find channels, and we'll message, just connect with them that way. And I came across this one lady, and we have a group for our mods, and I went in and I said, could you do me a favor? And even if you don't subscribe to her channel, can you just go in and let her know she has friends? And they did. Some of them subscribed. I don't think all of them have seen it yet. And I may put her channel eventually up. I was watching her little her little 2-minute video. I was crying as I was watching it, guys. Because I was there last year. I was there feeling like I didn't have a friend in the world, and like nobody wanted to take the time to get to know me. And I felt, even though I had my family, I didn't feel like I had too many friends in the world. Now I've got friends, and it has been the most amazing thing I could ever ask for. And it was crazy today because I was on somebody else's live, and another YouTube channel came on, and it said, oh, it's Ohio. And I just said, I connected with her and her channel and everything. We found out we live 15 minutes from each other. It's like, oh my gosh. Guys, if you don't think that this wonderful little YouTube can develop community, it can. And I thought, I hope that woman, and I don't remember the channel, so I'll have to get the channel and I'll put it up on my thing. I want our community, when we see YouTube videos out there where people are doing that, can we come beside them and say, you don't have to be, hi Michael's Adventures, you don't have to feel like you don't have a friend in the world. That's what the lifeboat is there for. I hope she gets in the life and finds that support. She says, I'm not looking for monetization. Be great if I got it. I'm just looking for friends. And I'm thinking, guys, I got them in ways that I never have had them before. And this journey that I have been on, that our channel has been on, has been life-changing, literally. Do we realize what connection can do? It can literally change somebody's life in so many powerful ways. It's tremendous. I had today, as you probably watched the earlier video, there was a little mishap with what we did last night when we gifted the memberships. And I offered the people that were gifted memberships under the first round that I would make sure that if they wanted a membership, we would take care of it. And several people wrote back and said, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Understand goofs happen and everything. But just thank you for your heart that was out there to do that. And I'm like, I just wanted to make it right. It was our fault. We didn't understand it all. And I want to extend a hand out there to everybody and say thank you for being so gracious. I really do. I appreciate that. We are so grateful for our members and our channel supporters and everything. We still have watch hours. Those still have to happen. We're not there yet. So I'm not throwing we're not going to throw a monetization party yet, fully yet, because we're not there yet. We're about 600 hours away from getting full. But I know that's coming. I know it's coming, and I'm sitting there thinking, my mom said something kind of poignant today, and she said to me, Mary, you know what? Why did you ever question you could do this? She said, I knew you could. I knew you could make this happen. You saw it in your eyes, just like when you were determined to get Christina her diabetics or her autism service dog. You got it. When I didn't think it was possible and it wasn't going to happen, you did it. You made it happen. You got together and you did it. And I'm like, you're right. And when I do things and when those people are so generous to give out memberships or super chats, I appreciate that. And I just think that's going to my mom. And she can use that to take care of some expenses left over for my dad and do whatever she needs with it. I'm just thrilled to come on and connect with y'all and have a place to use my ability to need to talk. There's a part of me that needs to talk. And I'm thinking, people really want to hear this girl from Florida, replanted in Ohio, talk, but I guess they do. But I look back at everything that I've gone through in my life with I've changed a little bit in the past couple of days, guys, to look back instead of going, oh, look at all the stuff I had to go through and say, you know what? I went through it. By the grace of God, I survived it. But now I can turn around and use it and say, here, can somebody learn from this? You know, a friend of mine on Facebook put up that saying about the disco balls. And that has taken a whole new life for our channel in a way, and for myself. You know, a disco ball is a bunch of broken pieces put together to make a magical ball of light. You're not broken, you're a disco ball. And I'm thinking that was just a friend posting that on their Facebook wall. And I took that and made it into something pretty special for our channel. And I'm thinking, do we realize that sometimes it's just a little something? Hi, Kristen. It's just a little something. It doesn't have to be major. And that's why for today, I know the video that I commented on about the lady was looking for friends. It was made 3 months ago. I don't care. I wanted her to know somebody cared. Somebody wanted to be her friend. She wasn't, hi Mimi, she wasn't in this world by herself. She didn't need to be. And guys, I watched that, I was in just tears, and I thought, that was me. It's not me anymore. But look what has changed. We can change the world by coming beside people and being their friend and connecting with them and feeling like they don't have to suffer in silence. It is so beautiful when it happens in people's lives. It just to watch them blossom. And I can't put any of your comments on because I'm outside on my phone trying to get you all to see the beautiful fountain and the beautiful sunset. Maybe we'll see some deer. Maybe they'll come out back there. If they do, I'll turn it around. Congratulations, Mary. You've been doing so much helpful work, and happy to see you moving to the next level. Yes, treating others as we truly want to be treated. Absolutely. So, I think I'm going to be on the lookout for videos like that, and other people just to come beside them and say, hey, you have a friend. That's why when I connect with somebody in Tuber Chat, we consider ourselves a family over there. It's a great channel for YouTube content creators. And we wouldn't be where we are without it. I miss Sunrise Dawn. We did it. Now there were people. See, I posted in the Facebook group about that. Within a minute of me posting it, Tom posted a message saying, I need you to do me a favor. And by the time some people looked at it, we were already at 1K. And I know people say, you're already, I'm like, yeah, but we weren't before I posted it in the Facebook group, and then Tommy's gonna push it. But again, I'm gonna put it on faith to make sure it sticks. Because like they could give us the 6 and then unsubscribe 6 people. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Fluffy Boots needs to be able to know she's loved. Depression and money problems. Okay. Absolutely. And I have to check and make sure that I didn't disable replay. Mimi, does she have a channel? Is that her channel? What is her channel name? And I can have one of my mods look it up so we can go over and give her some love. You can write her channel name in there. I don't have a mod that can go over there and please link her channel. But that says something about this. If you know that there's another person that has a YouTube channel and they're struggling, even it's just, they just need the support. They just need to have people surrounding them. Let us know about it. Let us know, hey, listen, I need you to go over to that person. And is it Fluffy Boots? Naomi, is that what her channel name is? Let me know. Oh, it is? Can somebody see if they can find that and post it down there so we can all go give her some love for us? If we've got channels that need that and we know we should be letting other people know. Crochet Creations. Okay. We need to do that because that's what it comes down to. We need to do that. That's what this whole channel was created for. I know it says crochet, but you don't have to crochet. I don't teach crochet. It's just what I'm passionate about. You need the support on other channels. When we get off the lives, go and comment in there that you need. A Cricut does it with Chow Yun Smut. Go in there and comment. I need subscribers. Okay. I need subscribers. I need watch hours. Put it in there. And we will do our best to make that happen. Because y'all, as the channel grows, we're going to get busier. It's just the way it happens. I try my best to support other content creators as much as I can, but it's the inevitable thing. As you get big, you've got more responsibilities, and you know, it's just going to happen. Thank you, Dawn. So we're going to do our best to make it happen. If everybody can click on her and subscribe, I will subscribe after I'm done. And we can go over and give her some love. Beyond Retail and More, here's the other channel after the revamp. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a picture of that because I will go ahead and subscribe. Guys, people don't realize the importance of hitting that subscribe button. They don't. If I have a channel, I will go subscribe. Take it a step farther. Go subscribe and watch a couple of their shorts. You don't have to go in and delve into an hour-long video if you can't have the time to do that. Go over and watch a couple of their shorts. What are their 60-second shorts? Go and watch 3 of them. Make a comment on them. Subscribe to them. It's that simple. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Mimi. Go and watch. Go and hit the subscribe button. Go in and watch 2 or 3. No, they don't. As long as, if you can't watch a full video, if you go in and at least like and subscribe and go into their shorts and hit like 2 or 3 of them and watch them, you will be able to, it'll hold your membership. If you can go in and watch a video, that's great. But if you don't have the time, go through and watch 3 or 4 of their shorts. They're 60 seconds long. They're not that difficult. Go and watch a couple of their shorts. Make a comment. You'll stick your membership, you'll stick your subscription. Hit the subscription button to all. But that can make the difference. I mean, I've said the past couple of days, I'm like, we've been at like, well, thank you. I have to upload a Bible verse today. Yeah, Bible verse today. And that's why I do that, so that there's plenty of them. But, you know, the past couple of days, it's been like watching water boil, and I'm sitting there going, okay, 13 and 12. It was just like one. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I knew it was going to happen. It was just like, and today I was on lazy days, and there was a couple people in there that just helped it, stick. And I'm just so appreciative. It's something I never thought was going to happen. I really didn't think it was going to happen. I thought, it'll happen. Yeah, you got the followers, you just need the watch hours, yes. And I've been really, those that I've promised I'm going to watch hours for, I am going to. But we've been really busy the past couple of days to try to get all of the shorts done to the end of January, because our push now is the watch hours. That's what our push is. Our push is to get the watch hours in place. So we'll get there. I have no. Thank you, Brazy Girl. Well, you're the only one, Brazy Girl. That's why I've started ending our shows saying, be proud of yourself. There's only one of you. Everybody else is taken. Stop trying to be everybody else. I can't be like any other content creator. And I'm not going to sit with everybody either. I'm not going to get along with everybody. People are going to say, oh, you need to fix your hair before you get on, right? And oh, you need to put some makeup on before you get on. Well, that's not me. Yes, sometimes I come on with makeup. I can't always do that. Sometimes, guys, it hurts to touch my skin because of the fibromyalgia. And yesterday, I got off the live. I did not intend for that live to be that long, but I got some good watch hours, and I had fun with y'all. I didn't hurt. Hi, Miss G. I didn't hurt. My focus was on making those beautiful earrings and everything. We're going to do some more of that. And what I would like to do is have anybody that wants to be a part of the panel when we do it. So we do like a panel and me paint pouring and stuff. And I'd like to have those people kind of want to come and do that versus putting a link in there to do it. I'd like to get a thing where maybe do a 2-hour paint and chat kind of thing. But I literally got off that live yesterday. It was like I got off the live and the pain was like, boom, we're here. And my husband saw me as my mom had to help me clean up because I was too tired to do anything. And I went to bed. I had a little snack and I went to bed, and my husband's like, you're done for today. I'm like, yep, I'm in bed for the rest of the night. And I literally went in bed and I didn't move till morning very much. Because it hurt to move. I mean, I was in a lot of pain after I got off last night. Well, I was on. Did I hurt? Yes, but I wasn't focused on it here. So I'm trying to tell you guys, you've got to, when you're and I'm hurting today from yesterday. You've got to find something else to do besides letting it in your head. And I will still be going to Illinois trip on the 28th. Doing a lot of stuff there too. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I stayed for 3 hours. That's fine. I appreciate it tremendously. The point of it is that I was focused on something else. But then when I got off, man, I hurt, and my mom had to help me clean up everything. We put everything away, and I was just kind of walking, and it was like, no, I'm done. I'm cooked. And I was. I mean, there's been times that I'm too tired, and it's not very often where I'm too tired to go, but I'm going to bed, and I can't get up and brush my teeth because it hurts too bad. People don't see that part. They don't see the other side of it. I look like a perfectly healthy individual. And for the grace of God, for the most part, I am. But I'm in pain constantly. And that's the hard part. Yep, it was a lot of fun, Dawn. I totally enjoyed it. It hurts. I can't tell you all how enough that it's like, it's hard. That's okay, Kristen. You're there for me, and I appreciate it, and I love you, sis. You know that. You know that. Well, I'm glad I came on, too, and you got to see Mocha. But when we're connecting, when we're focused on that, or we're doing something with our hands, we're not focused on the pain that's sitting in our heads. Because, man, that can really, honest to goodness gracious, really put you in not a good place. And I'm going to get off here shortly. I'm going to go. I have every intention. I've got to upload a Bible verse for today. And then I think I'm probably going to crochet the rest of the day. Hi, Jessie. How are you? Yes, we hit the 1K. And those that maybe got the message, I was so frustrated with YouTube. I'm like, why are you telling people that the message that they sent to the people when I canceled the $4.99, realizing that, hi Jaden, that I didn't need that in order to do the free 10 memberships that YouTube allows the content creator to gift. You know what it did? It sent a message out instead of saying that level of membership has been canceled. It said that I was canceling all memberships, and it's a form letter, I know, all memberships, and then we weren't offering memberships on Blessed to Crochet, and I'm like, what? I haven't taken down all of them. There's still the 99 cents. There's still the $2.99. I haven't taken away all of them. I just took away the one that I really didn't need after I figured out how to do it. So I'm going to do a short for all those content creators to show you how to do it, because there is not a short out there that shows the content creators how to do this. You don't get any revenue off of those 10, but you as a channel, it's awesome to be able to gift 10 memberships that don't cost you anything. We went ahead today and we gifted memberships as our way of saying thank you back to everybody. And we did some memberships on our other channel through that. But I'm like, that's awesome. There's not a real good detailed video on how to do it. And the way that I've seen everybody else do it is not the way you do it. For those that just want to know, if you're a content creator and you have memberships and you want to gift them, you go into your YouTube like you're coming in to watch me. Like you're going to go watch yourself live, okay? You then go into that live and go into your chat box and you'll see the $sign. You click that and it says gift memberships. Now you can gift them, hi Starlight, you can gift them all at once, or you can gift 5, which we're going to be doing 5 at the beginning of the month, at the first, second week of the month, and you'll never know when. And then we'll do 5 more on the 4th week of the month. And you can gift those membership. You do not go back in your YouTube studio where it was live, because I was disconnecting from StreamYard and coming through YouTube. None of that's done that way. So just so you know, that's how you do it. And you don't have to have a $4.99. You just have to have at least a membership set up to be able to do that. So just so you know, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. But, I'll do a video. I'll do a little short to show people. And I uploaded a short today on cottage cheese tip. I know people are going to, ew, cottage cheese. Guys, you don't taste the cottage cheese, but it's awesome. It's a great dip for if people are looking to get protein and have a dip. It's a great dip. So I uploaded that, but it was a short because it wasn't long enough to make a video out of it. But going forward, I really want to make sure that connection is the one that sticks. We will have a monetization party when we yes, oh, I get it, Mimi. If you can't, please, the way you can help a content creator, I'm going to touch on this in a minute. The way you can help a content creator when you cannot gift membership is go watch their stuff. Like right now, that's what we need. We need you guys to go in and be on the replay crew and watch stuff you haven't watched. Go and watch playlists. That's what we need next. That's what this channel needs. But yes, it's easy to gift, and we're going to be in the position eventually of having a little fund so that our channel can gift memberships out to those channels that have certainly been there for us in so many powerful ways. But you can. But if you can't, I don't, anybody, and this is, guys, I don't want anybody to ever feel like, oh, I can't give memberships and I feel bad. I never want anybody to do that. I'm just glad you're here. The super chats and the memberships, they come great and wonderful. And if we can give them out time to time through what YouTube allows us and through what our other channel is, awesome. I'm glad to do it. I'm glad to give back. We are. But guys, please never feel obligated. Just having you here, being able to have you within the community is so precious and so valuable. It's priceless. The connection is what's priceless. That's just, to me, yeah, and Mimi, that's why that's why we chose to do the 99-cent level, which is the thank you very much membership. Had to throw a little Elvis in there. So that, and there's no perks to that. That's just a way of you supporting the channel, because I know what it's like to be tight with money, and we still are. I know what it is. So that's why we did the 99-cent level. That's why we did the $2.99 level. It's why I really don't want to go any higher than that for right now. Sometimes shorts, we do those early to members. The videos and the shorts, usually most videos out. The shorts don't, I can't do the shorts with going out to members first. And I should have done it with the cottage cheese today recipe, but I didn't. So the YouTube shorts, if they are short like I did today, those go out to members first and video. That's it. The 99 cents is just say, listen, we appreciate what you're doing. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your content. And that's what it is. I thought, and that was one thing I learned from Tuber Chat, right? Too, was having that. And it was a guy that has a pretty big channel. I said, we have a 99-cent membership available. Why? Because there are people that just want to support. There's no frills to that. It's just a way to say thank you. Yeah, I feel that when you have lower memberships, it's possible to make friends. And that's where we may include like a higher price one to do YouTube lives. We may eventually get to the point where we have like a group, a Facebook group for that type. But that's down the road. I just wanted to at least have them. They do help. People, like I've said before, guys, when you're thinking about it, I'm going to turn around for a minute. When you're thinking about it, I want people to realize something. I'm seeing if there are any deer going back there. Sometimes we have magical deer that run back there. Just think, I want people to think of it this way, and this is the way I've done it and said it before. When you are hosting, when somebody hosts a party, they've spent time to put together the invitation, invite you, plan for it a little bit. Usually when you come to the door, you ringing that doorbell is the subscribe button, right? You're hitting the subscribe button. And then when you go in, usually sometimes there's music, sometimes there's food. They have had an expense to have the party, to have you come in. You enjoy your time there. On the way out, you hit a like button and say, hey, thumbs up, great party, enjoyed it, right? And maybe you'll send a thank you text to them and say, thank you so much for having me. I totally appreciated it. That's your comment coming back in when the video's done and saying, thank you so much. I had a wonderful time. If we kind of think of it that way, most parties or people that things host, they've done some kind of cost to it. Well, there's a cost to running a YouTube channel. There's a cost. Eventually our computer is going to need to be upgraded. We'd like to have the ability to have two, hi comic, I'd like to be able to have two cameras hooked up on the computer rather than having to do it the way I did last night. And that goes with the premium membership. So it's just, it is cost, and you have the internet cost and, trying to put content together. Hey, Jane. And so all those things happen. So if we kind of think of it that way, it kind of takes, why those super chats and the memberships are there, because the ad revenue is cents. It's not major, it's just cents. So, it's just a way of helping. And I watch a lot more YouTube than I ever have in my life. If I'm watching a television show, it's a rerun. I'm watching That Girl right now while I'm crocheting, and I'm kind of liking it, going, boy, haven't we changed going back there. End of the day, it's the friendships, guys. It's the friendship that I am so grateful for. You guys have made such a difference in this girl's life just by being there. Let's put it all aside. Let's put the super chats and the memberships aside. To me, they're just icing on the cake. You guys rock. You all are amazing disco balls. You all are amazing supporters and connection. That's the core of it. If we don't have connection, this channel doesn't work. How often have I come on here and just talked? I've told you about dealing with a child with autism. I've only scratched the surface. I've sat here crying when I think about my aunt who's dying of cancer. I've talked to you about my fibromyalgia when I've had those really good days and when I've had those days that are really hard. I've come on and talked to you about things that are really hard, about my addicts in my family and certain things. I've done it. And if it helps somebody, awesome. We do a lot of talking and we do a lot of connection. And if the connection isn't there, this channel doesn't fly. I love the I lurk the interaction more than anything. It's awesome trying to understand how people are wild all around the world. Absolutely, and we're all wired different. Every solitary one of us. That's why I say, and I've started to put that at the very end. That's why Scott's song, and it won't be in this one because I'm going through YouTube. We're so proud of being me is on the end of our outro. I want you guys to remember to be proud of yourself. I want you to sit there and say, I'm me. I'm who God made me to be. Because guess what? Everyone else is taken. You can only be yourself because there's no other option. Everyone else is taken. It's why I'm starting to say that at the very end. Because I can stand in a very different way with myself and say, guess what? I'm proud of who God made me to be. He made me to be for a reason. He made me to be the way I am. And I'm not everybody. I'm not going to relate to everybody. People go, this girl, boy, oh boy, I just don't relate to her. Fine. That's fine. Go find somebody you relate to. Make sure it's live content and get in with those people and connect with them, guys. Your life through, first of all, Jesus. And we talked about that last night on that unexpected kind of roundtable I did the other night. And we talked about that. And one of the gentlemen was saying, before I thought about it, I thought about having to be the cornerstone of our channel was our faith in Jesus. And he said, I may not get as many views. I may get I may get depressed a little bit in the algorithm, but I'm not going to stop talking about my faith. And I thought, you know what? That was one thing that we decided very early on. We're going to talk about our faith. You don't have to agree to it. You don't have to believe in it. That's fine. But I'm going to talk about my Jesus. And I'm going to stand proud and tall in that. He is it first. You want to know how to be to come together and become, born again. Jesus is it. He's the first. But connection, guys, is another huge part of it. God did not make us to be solitary individuals. He made us to connect with each other and connect with people so that we could come together. He did not create us to be solitary. And in today's world, there are people that are homebound. There are people that can't get out of the house. There's days where I can't. I have to wear the softest clothing you can put me in. Got to be really soft. It's got to be loose. There's days I have trouble moving. There's days I'm hurting. There's days my migraines hit and I can't do anything. But guess what? I've got this to connect with. There's mothers that are sitting home with children with special needs. They can't necessarily get out of the house or get connected. They don't have the time, or they're caregiving for somebody else. Or they have other issues that prevent them from being out and connecting. We live in a pretty small town. And I'm so awesome that I found a YouTube creator that's literally like 15 minutes away from me today. I never would have known her, and I live in this town. I never would have known her if it hadn't been for me going on there. And she said she was a Ohio Ohio Travels by Chris was the channel. Hi, Anthony. We did it. We did it. We got to 1K. I don't know where we're sitting at, guys, now, but the thing is, you all can see that we're sitting at 1K. I can see the back numbers. So if there's a way for you to spread us on your social media and your community tab, please do, because I want them to stick. I am putting that up to Lord. But we still need the watch hours. We're not there yet. So I'm not throwing any monetization party yet until we get to the full thing. And then we're going to have a heck of a monetization. And if anybody wants to come, any other channel would like to come in and participate in that, please let me know. I've seen other channels do that where they, give something from their channel. If they would like to do that, please reach out to me and to us. Oh gosh, sore. Reach out to us and I'd be glad to do that. And we could do, a monetization party and be able to gift. I think I can do it through StreamYard. I'll have to look at it, how I do it, but I'd be glad to do that. We're going to have a heck of a party, and we're going to party because boy, oh boy, phew. But guys, don't stop connecting. I just because we're sitting in 1K, just because, yeah, we have the memberships up and we have the super chats up, and we have the fully monetized. Please don't stop connecting, because that would be sad. That would be sad. It really would be. Don't stop putting comments if you're struggling. That's what the Lighthouse Beacons group is all about. Don't stop. If we don't sit there and say we're struggling, we need help, we need something or other, then nobody knows. Here was that lady on that video, and she was just crying. All I'm looking for is friends. I'm thinking, at least she's voicing the fact that that's what she needs. Thank God she's doing that, not sitting there struggling, saying, I don't have anybody. Nobody wants to be my friend. Nobody likes me. Hi, how are you? Amanda, how are you? Well, thank you very, very much. Yes. Yes. I love you too. And we're going to do, her and I, one of these days. Oh, I'm hurt tonight a lot, guys. Last night really did me in. I don't think I can ever do it that long again. We're going to come on. Her and Min and I are going to do a live together. And we're going to talk about differences in beliefs. Because what I want to do at the end of that live is say to guys, listen, especially this upcoming next couple of months, we can differ in beliefs with each other, but at the end of the day, we can still love each other and call each other friends. And I want to show that. I have great respect for Jimena. I do. I think what she has gone through in her life and what she's been through in her past relationship and how far she's come and all that has a lot. Her story is pretty amazing. And just because we have different views on beliefs doesn't mean that we don't need to still be there to support each other. And that's what I want to do. And we're going to do it. I just have to, I have to recover a little bit. But we're going to do it. But again, don't stop. Make sure if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. If you haven't hit that, like button, please do. And we're going to do more. We're going to have more talks with Christina and her behavioral therapist. I have a lady that I found. I'm going to email her today because she said she's looking for people to start talking about their testimony. And I want to message her and say I'd be glad to. I have an idea that I need to talk to somebody about, so I'm going to email them tonight and see if they would be okay if I went forward with it. That's just respecting another content creator. That's all it is. Let's continue the upward motion. Thank you, comic. Let's just continue it. I'm just going to sit here going, It's kind of nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh, Amina. Oh my goodness, hon. Oh, I wish I had StreamYard. I love you. I love you. I love everybody here. Thank you so much. Guys, you all are rock stars, you all. Thank you, Amina, so much. It was not necessary, but it is very much appreciated. And like I said before, any of the stuff that comes through goes right to my mom. I watched my mother, and I'm not doing this to get any more. That's not why I'm doing it. I watched my mother care for my dad with the most unbelievable love you could imagine for 7 years. She took care of that man for 7 years with dementia. She had to clean him when he got bedridden and take care of him and be there for him. So that's why I did this channel. I needed the connection. I needed to talk. But you know what? I'm doing it because I'm doing it because as a side bonus, my mom gets everything that comes in here. Mom, do what you need to do with it. Because when my dad passed away, he had a life insurance policy. His life insurance policy was ended, and they didn't realize it was ended because when you have dementia, you can't get another one. So he outlived it. And there's some residual, he died in 21, but there's still some residual expenses left over from that. So I want her to have everything that comes in and say, here, Mom, do what you need to do with it so you can take care of it. And after that, do whatever you need to do with it because you deserve the best. She didn't get to have those times with my dad. My dad got dementia in 12 and got it in 12 and he got it in 2012 when he was diagnosed. And so he was still working. He worked so hard, my dad. And then he had to stop. He would have been a great bagger at Publix and he'd have talked to everybody, but he loved it so much. And she didn't get to go on trips with him and enjoy their retirement. She had to caretake for him for 7 years. So she didn't get that. So guys, just know that that's where it's going. That's where it's going, is to my mom. And I'm going to have her on her channel. I'm just kind of helping her. I'm going to have her more on because I think you could learn a lot from her. And I want to have her on too this month because it's, as we know, it's Unalive Awareness Month. And her father unalived himself. And I think that that would be an important story to tell. Her kind of path and her kind of journey as she kind of had to go through that with a dad who was an alcoholic and having that and going through that. I think it would be a great story. And some of this that I'm doing on here is so that one day when I have the middle grandbabies, and I'll wait patiently for them, Lord, I have them grandbabies, gosh darn it, I can, they can have a journal of their yaya. I'll be a proud yaya when that happens. I will be proud. I can do a journal and they can see that I love them tremendously. They're not even here yet, but they're getting prayed for. And they can see hopefully the strength of their yaya and their, my mom will be called Nana whenever it happens and Nana, and they'll see the strength behind it, behind these people and their family. And they'll realize before they were even a thought, they were loved. And you guys are all loved, each and every one of you. There's no way to express it. There's no way. I'm so glad Tommy chose to come on AA Ron Show, because I had never found the most amazing bunch of friends that I have now. I am so thankful. Guys, don't suffer in silence. I know that we usually do Topic Thursday video, but this deserved a live. Don't suffer in silence. Don't. Get connected with people. There's people that will be your friend. There are people that will sit there and wrap their arms around you. There are people in my 5, they know they can call me day or night, and I will answer that phone, and I will be there for them. Kristen, thank you for when I put that page in there. But you said, Mary, you got a big heart, and I do. But you know what? It's because it's just who I am. It's who God made me to be. I want to stand proud and tall, guys. Stand proud and tall in that. Don't let anybody sit there beating you up for who God made you to be. You are there and made for a reason, and every solitary one of you are precious in His eyes. You're precious to me. You're precious to my husband and my family. Every solitary one of you, just for being there. So I appreciate it. Hi, Mary. I appreciate it more than you ever know. See the lights on the fountain? Oh boy. Oh boy. God is good. Thank you, Lord, for all of the amazing people you've brought in my life. And I pray for every solitary one of them. And you don't have to believe in what I believe in. It's okay. I still love y'all. We don't, just because of who we believe in, doesn't mean that we need to divide ourselves. We don't need to divide ourselves, guys. And say, oh, that person believes in that, so I'm not going to be their friend. You are maybe missing out on an amazing friendship because your views differ. It's okay. At the end of the day, it's okay. It is. And I love every one of you. So do me a favor. If you have a page, just share us out. If you have social media, share us out. I'm going to put a stamp on that 106, and maybe it's grown since I've been on, I don't know. And I'm going to hopefully tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to go, okay, it's, well, you know, Brazy, I'm going to say something about that. I'm going to hope that I won't go on and it'll be like 998 and you've lost 6 subscribers. Here's why I want people to feel worthy. Because we all should, right? There's not one of us that shouldn't feel like we're worth it. We are worth it for someone to care. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what color skin you are. You are a human being. Now, in my eyes, I see a human being that's been created by my Heavenly Father. That may not be how somebody else sees it. It's how I see it. And that's fine. And I see somebody that God cares enough about that He sent His Son, Jesus, to die on the cross for your sins because He loves you so much. That's the way I believe. You don't have to believe the way I believe, but that's what I believe. God did that in love. What is He asking me to do? In love. Right? I'm a Christian. I say that, but I better put my words and my meanings and my thoughts and all that behind it and my actions behind it. I'm a Christian. Yeah, I am. But what am I saying? What am I doing? Because people are watching. It's that simple. If you're going to say that out of your mouth, you better be backing it up with some stuff. And I dislike it. And we're going to have a discussion about that. I dislike it when people come around and say, I'm a Christian and I pray for you. Can you sit down and pray with that person? Or are you just going to say it to say it? Because see, when I do our devotion Tuesday, at the very end, I'm sitting there and praying. And I try to remember when I'm praying to be praying for everybody watching it. You guys are all prayed for. I don't just say that, I mean it. We at lunch, or it was kind of dinner tonight, I sat there and prayed for every one of our people within our community and those that will come in. My mother prayed. My mother's praying for you guys. Don't just say it. You got to do it, behind it. And everyone's worth it. Everyone's worthy of it. We've come in this society today, and I'm going through it personally, where it's like, well, I don't believe what you believe, so guess what? I'm not going to. You know what? That's your loss, not mine. But you've missed out on a great girl to have a friend with. You missed out on a great girl, because I'll be a friend, and I'll be a loyal friend, and I'll give second chances. God gave us all second chances, didn't he? And he gives us thirds and fourths and fifths and sixths. When we mess up, guys, he's there to forgive us. Where every one of you are worth it. You're worthy to have a friend. You're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be cared about. Don't ever forget that. And like I said, the super chats and the memberships are there. But without, those are just, they're just off to the side. They're there. And guys, when they come in, I appreciate every solitary one of them like you cannot believe. They mean huge to this girl. But what is even more important to me, and what I want this page never to forget, is connection with each other can be life-changing and healing. I never want to forget that, because if that's lost, then everything else this page doesn't work. That's just the truth. I never want you all to forget. Be those proud disco balls. Say it, I'm a proud disco ball, and strut yourself. Be proud of yourself. Whatever size weight you are, however you look, be proud of yourself. Y'all are beautiful, inside and out. Don't forget that. Don't let anybody else tell you different. If trolls want to come on and say, oh, she needs to fix her hair, and oh, she needs to put makeup on, and oh, she needs to lose a little weight, guess what? I got mods here. You're going to be hammered out. Because this is all positive, not negative. We're all lifting each other up. We're not tearing each other down. And if I'm preaching tonight, I'm really sorry. But I'm going to stand in who Mary is. And I want you all to stand in who you are. Because you all are awesome. All are awesome rock stars. I said the other day, and I could never do it. But boy, I'll tell you, I wanted to. I said, I wish I could make every one of my subscribers a blanket. Crocheted blanket. I never get out of my room. But I sat there going, I wish I could make everybody a blanket. I love making blankets because I feel like everybody's getting like wrapped up in love. Everybody's just surrounded by love when they do that. I love it. Right? When that happens, I love it. When you're kind of wrapped up in that, I just love it, right? And I thought, I'd love to make everybody a blanket. That's just who I am. I can't make everybody a blanket, but I would sure like to try. There was a lady, I was on a live the other night with somebody, I can't remember where it was, and they said they made like 4,000 hats in a year. You go, girl. I can't remember who it is. Hi, Miss Dragon. Can we have some ones in the chat for Miss Dragon, please? We are praying for you, please, girl. Believe me, we love you. I am praying for you. please keep us updated. I know she's going through some health issues, but please put some ones in the chat for Miss Dragon. We love her. But I was sitting there, you go, girl. But 4,000 hats? Not this girl. But I could never, I honestly couldn't do it. I couldn't do 4,000 hats. I'd love to do everybody a blanket, but I don't think I can do that. But just know that that's where my heart is, that I'd love to do everybody a blanket. But I can't. But I would love to. So know the thought's there. The thoug's there for it. It's just my hands would never make it. Well, that's what we're going to be praying, aren't we? We're going to be praying that that's exactly what it is. Please keep us updated. There's a beautiful half moon out there. Isn't that fountain pretty? There will be a day where I can't sit out here. So again, when we do, I will put it out there when I'm going to do the next paint pour for those things, because I have to paint more of those circles. So I'll put a community post. Pay attention to our community post. And if you hadn't hit Gail's Southern Living, go ahead and hit that. Hit that, the playlist, and enter if you're local in the United States. She has one for Canada. But go ahead and hit that, the list, and enter. But then, what's I going to say? Go ahead and do that. But I am giving a shout out to all those channels that are entering for the next little bit. So go and check out our community tabs. If you guys go pay attention to your channel's community tab, you'll find out they come in your algorithm more. I said the other night, it's like your aunt gives you that lamp for your wedding and you put it off to the corner and you don't pull it out to the, it's kind of hidden. It's out, but it's not. That's what the community tab is. So start paying attention to the community tab. We will put, I'll put another mocha wash up tomorrow. Hopefully when I wake up tomorrow, it's still over 1K. If not, I know I can say, come on guys. So just keep doing it. Keep sharing it. But I will also put a thing out when we're ready to have a monetization thing. If any channel would like to donate any gifts or anything, to please let me know, and we could put that together, because we are going to have a party. And we may have Mama on there too. And we're going to have more discussions with Mama. I'd like to get her testimony on. I want to get Josh's testimony on. I'm going to get him, he's doing it through My Other's Keeper, and I want to do that first, and then I'll do it through my channel, and then I'll do kind of like a little bit about XXY, and I'll have him do it. So we'll have Mr. Blessed to Crochet on, and so forth. But I'm excited, guys. It's like I want to still be the same person. I don't want to be different because we're over 1K. It's just a milestone. It's an important one, because what happens, just understand, if you've worked really hard as a channel, and when you get to the end of the year, guess what happens if you don't reach those goals? They start taking it away from you. And I thought, I don't want to do it. It's almost like a vicious cycle that happens. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I don't want to have to go back and be like a whirlpool, kind of like this, where it just goes around, and it's this vicious cycle. And that's why we push so hard to get to that before the 1-year anniversary. And we're going to have a 1-year birthday, which is the channel birthday. I have to look. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to do it from the time that we did the channel, because originally the channel was just but put up what we were making, and then it changed. So January, whenever we put out the first video, that is going to be our channel anniversary. It's not going to be the date for when the channel started. It's going to be the first time. And go back and watch that first time, and maybe you'll see how far I've grown. And my mom's like, you've gotten more confident as the time's going on. And I'm like, yep, I have. It's all because of you guys. You guys have been life changing. So as you can see, the light is going away and it's getting dark. And Humana, thank you from the bottom of my heart, sweetheart. I love you. And we're going to have her on. Can one of my mods put Humana's channel in here, please? She did an amazing super chat, and I would like for everybody, please do me the favor of going over there and subscribing to her channel. We're not going to stop helping other channels get to their milestones. If somebody can put, before I go off, Humana's channel, I'd appreciate it. Everybody that's not subscribed, please go over and subscribe. You know, to her channel, I would appreciate that tremendously. And then we're going to head off here before it gets too dark. And we'll keep going. We'll keep connecting and we'll keep talking. And as long as this girl's alive, she's going to keep talking. I don't know if I have a mod in here, but if somebody can put it up. And I don't have a way of putting it up. I don't want to. And Kristen, oh, thank you. Kristen put it in. So people, if you could just go over and put in her channel. And also, Kristen, can you go ahead and put exclamation point sis? That's her channel, Kristen's channel. And Miss Dragon, you could put exclamation point missed, or Kristen can do it, because those are two other channels that I would like for people to do a favor and go over and give a subscribe to for me. Just put exclamation point sis, that's Kristen's. And then if you put exclamation point miss, that's Miss Dragon's. We like Miss Dragons, and Kristen Melinda, we love her too. You and I have got to do a stream together. You and I and Ben have got to do a stream together, for sure. That is going to happen. So go over and subscribe. Keep supporting those channels. Make sure you subscribe to us. If you can, send us out. Thank you all so much. You are, and that's why I put it in the thumbnail. You all were why we got to 1K. Nothing I did. I'm just, there's the magic happens in the chat, not in the behind the camera. You guys got us there, and it's your channel, and we will continue to grow it. And you guys are just awesome, and I just love you all. So have a great night, everybody. Go enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing. Stay connected. We got you covered. And remember, being proud of being yourself, because I don't have Scott to take us out. Be proud to be yourself, because everyone else is taken. Hi, Wendy. How are you? We're about ready to head off. We're just about ready to head off, but I can stick around. I'll stick around for a few more minutes, because she just popped in. How are you? We were just saying we got to 1K, but just check your subscription. Just like I said, we're at 106. You guys can just see the 1K. When I hopped on here, I was at 106. So any way that any more subscribers will just mean that 106 is going to stick. So if we can get a little bit more, like about 10 more on top of that, I'd feel even more comfortable. But I'm going to put it in God's hands and let him take it. I'll let him take the wheel. But you all have a blessed night. If you get in here, just watch the replay. It was an amazing time with y'all. Again, love each and every one. Stay connected. We'll be on again. Stay connected. We got you covered. And remember, there's only one of you. Be proud of being yourself. There's only one of you. Everyone else is taken. Good night, y'all. And be those disco balls that I'm so proud of. Love y'all. Bye-bye.